Alright, things seem to be looking and sounding alright. Although, as usual, I think the music is up a little high on these things. I guess it tends to be. Welcome to Starfield. Happy to be here. As I predicted, it does look like an awful lot of press and partners and so forth got the game earlier than I can even load up my premium edition early access copy. So it is what it is. It does kind of make it a bit of a downer for small streamers because we can't physically load up a game before, say, the gaming press or Twitch partners can. So, like, when I checked, at around like 4:30 or so Pacific time before I could physically load up the game, I noticed there were 293,000 people in the Starfield directory already. So that is what it is. Alright, I think we're gonna bring down the music volume. I usually do. I'm not sure how prevalent music will be in the game. So I'm not sure how much I'll need to bring down the master volume. But I guess for now, that should be okay. Let me do a quick check on the sound again. Not a big fan of motion blur, so I think I'm going to turn that off. Maybe I'll leave depth of field on. Not sure about this film grain effect. I guess we can see how things look. Normal, save on rest, wait, travel, pause. Sure. Pretty similar to Skyrim in that regard, I guess. Crew, maybe that's like credits or something, or do they have an actual listing for possible crew members? I'm not sure. Just check my messages real quick. Maybe I'll do a quick posting in Discord that I'm live. Alright. Did, I usually try not to be too self-promoting, but I don't know, I figured it's a pretty big release, so posted in a couple discords that I'm a part of that just started up. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, get a new game going shortly. Let me do another quick sound check. Alright, things seem to be going okay. I have a pretty nice headset. It's the SteelSeries Nova Pro wired headset for Xbox, and most of the time it doesn't have any problems, although every now and then somebody will be like, hey, there's a weird popping noise coming from your stream, and then I have to unplug it and replug it in. It just happens periodically. Probably some USB issue, but has been kind of irritating in the past. But for the most part, it's pretty nice headset, good quality mic. I've been pleased enough with it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just start a new game. People can catch up with our story here when they are able to. And I'll most likely be posting it up on YouTube. In fact, maybe that's where you're watching it right now. I have a fan on in the background, by the way, at a low setting. Hopefully it doesn't impact the audio here, but feel free to let me know.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Stardock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady, and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Star Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Free of red tape. Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusties? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up! Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
And they called it a mine. A mine. I do appreciate what I've seen so far, and odd little call out to the Zoom tabletop RPG group I'm in on Thursdays normally. I took the week off because, Starfield. But one of the NPCs in one of the games we play on there is actually named Heller. So that was a cool little thing. Alright, it says take and hold to equip. Alright, so hold that. Had myself muted while there was, they were doing the walk and talk. Wanted to make sure everybody got that experience. Now, kind of taking our first steps on our own and doing a bit of mining. Looks like they've highlighted some stuff. Actually, maybe those are the spots we go to mine.
Think we'll be done here soon. Now I hear this is the last dig.
It's kind of cool how they pop up the name of the person, like a little line connecting. It does feel very sci-fi.
I'm busy. Is there anyone else to bother?
They do still have kind of the Skyrim thing where if you're just passing by an NPC, they assume that you're actively seeking to talk to them. I'm like, yeah, I'm busy too. Beryllium deposit. I can't help but wonder if that's, I don't know, probably just the same source, but I remember they called them beryllium spheres in Galaxy Quest. It's kind of a fun parody movie. Always a classic. But yeah, might have enough beryllium to form a sphere at this rate. Got a few more nodes here. And one thing I'm noticing is in the lower right, while I'm blasting the number on the left side, at least goes down a bit, but then it goes back up. So it's like a charge that recharges when not in use.
I feel like talking to you.
Yes, thank you for establishing that you don't want to talk to me and I don't want to talk to you.
Come on, it's time. You're with me.
Let's see, I wonder... I feel like it's impolite to be pointing a laser drill at people, so I wonder if they have a way, like in Skyrim, to just put it away. But I won't mess with it for now. So, what are we doing?
Let Hela take it first.
Standard reading a clean break. Shut it down.
Let's go! Hela, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after, it'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
And on the other hand, considering some of those ominous comments, maybe it's a good thing I have a laser drill out.
Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hela?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
You there.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Alright, bit of a drop there. It says hold left bumper to turn the flashlight on and off. Okay. I'm guessing something else happens if you just tap it. But yeah. I don't know if it's one of those games where they have a flashlight that runs low on power. Probably not. That's mostly like for survival horror.
I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
And the static is on their end for a change.
Do you see anything?
Looks like it has some built-in illumination here, even without the flashlight, so I'll turn that off for a moment. Use the cutter to break up the mineral deposits. Take strange object.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Sorry, I think I just grabbed the cosmic cube or something.
Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Yes, the old "who are you really" ploy generally signals the start of character creation. I guess now to see how much they've really improved things since their older games. It says biometric customizations can be changed later by visiting a genetics facility. I guess kind of like the old face sculptor in Skyrim. That's cool. Then they've got some trait selections later on that might have some sort of in-game effect. Select profile. I don't know. Okay, different personnel records. Maybe it's just like indicating a baseline to start from. Yeah, nice earrings. I like the I don't know what you'd call that, sort of handlebar mustache and bushy streamer beard. Hipster streamer beard or something. Yeah, I guess we can select a starting point and then go from there. But we'll take a quick look at all of them. I guess go through them in order. It's a possibility. It's Conan, sorta. Might be another option. Might be another option too. Alright, so I think I saw a few possibilities. Again. Yeah, probably 2, 8, or 12 as a base. And I'm sure you can, like, modify them later, right? These two in particular seem rather similar to each other. Alright, and then I think 12 is the other one I was thinking about. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Just out of curiosity, yeah, I guess you can't really have any like, weird exotic skin tones or anything. They're sticking with like human norms. Head shapes. I'm always a little leery of messing with things like that, but I think we have a good head shape. Yeah, I might see, like... I'll probably change the hair later. I just want to change the other stuff first. Because the current style doesn't really hide anything of your features, so it can be nice. Alright, cool. Just got a reminder from my sister about an upcoming thing happening in early September. It's kind of a block party in our area on the 3rd, and her band's going to be playing in that, and so there's some other cool bands and stuff. It sounds like fun. And September is my birthday month, and in addition to my being my 8-year streamer anniversary month, and it's also called September on Twitch. So some different things. Let's see. I'm always a little wary of like messing too much with, I guess, shape and scaling, things like that. Although They also have different like presets, like it's starting with number 1, but you can change to some different things. Like I don't know. I guess number 1 kind of looks the most natural with it. It's hard to say. Wonder how exotic you can get with the colors. It's kind of cool. Kind of an amber looking, almost orangish. It's number 9. Ooh, gets a little more intense there. Number 8. Got some possibilities. That was interesting. I remember one option I had in, I guess my modded version of Skyrim. I don't think they necessarily had it by default, but I don't even remember because I was using mods for so long. Was they had one option where one could be like more like that, and then another one could be like a regular looking eye. They had it for a few options. But I guess they don't have that here, where you can have one that's a different color. Maybe we'll switch out our eyebrows a little. Alright. What do we got? I guess you can go with like different head shapes if you want to tweak the presets. Sometimes the first selection is usually the one that looks closest. Yeah, I don't know. The other morphs don't quite look right, perhaps. Let me see. Yeah, that's our noggin shape. I wonder if they have stuff for like the nose. Yeah. I don't know if it's just the shadowing, but some of them seem a little off like that. Can have a different forehead. It's hard to really say about that. And that's our initial default. About forehead 4. run through them noses a little again. Alright, for some reason, I don't know what to do with that. I knew. It's kind of like the human version of a grumpy cat. I think 8 or 9 might be a good possibility. I like how they kind of grin and display the teeth when you're working on that. I don't know how much. It's like, yeah, not a whole lot. No cosmetic vampire option there, sorry. It's kind of hard to see the jaw changes sometimes, but trying to get a sense of it. And then the chin. Duh. That's our number 1. I don't know, I mean, number 1 looks fine. It's like, if it's not broken, Do you really need to fix it? Maybe I won't mess with the neck either. So for jewelry, let's start at the beginning, which would be, I guess, no jewelry. I was actually wondering, like, if there's anything that could reveal, like, cybernetics, but I don't know. So there's like metal studs there. Derm aesthetic, what's that? I guess something about your skin overall, yeah. I guess we started on 53 maybe? Yeah, some of it's pretty subtle, so it's kind of hard to say. What if we went like all the way to the beginning? I don't know. Getting some light shimmer there. I guess some of them look a little sunburned, some of them have some more like spots here and there. It's pretty in depth. Complexion, color, temperature. Huh. Some of them make for like weird patches. Yeah, I'm not sure what I would do as far as that goes. Could have a greenish cast. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should mess with that or not. It's various like freckles and stuff. I'm more interested in that. It's always a classic. Or that. That's a cool one too. Let's see. Huh. Wonder what they mean by facial forms. Just like other features. One of them is kind of a Kirk Douglas chin, another one's just different marks or wrinkles, but I guess nothing too appealing there. I'm not really sure what that's changing. Huh, I don't see much difference. Yeah, not a lot of difference there. Can't really tell. just a second, responding to text from a family member. Alright. That's a decent one, but we'll see. Feel like they got a fair number here. Can't actually zoom in and out that I can tell, so some of it's a little cut off. Always have trouble deciding. Try that for now. I never really liked the, I guess it's not always a circle, but sometimes they have a triangle. It's something within 3 points. And I don't know, I never got used to it. Good, I'm glad I didn't wipe out all my... Yeah, this thing never appealed to me. kind of afraid to mess with it. But yeah, I've seen multiple games that have variations on this sort of thing, and I've never really been able to get it quite right. Yeah, I should probably not mess with it too much. It's kind of hard to get a sense of it sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Skip forward a little to background. Looks like they got a pretty extensive list. I noticed Ronin is on the list. That's interesting. And then they have different things under each one. I wonder how much the starting skills matter under each one. I mean, I guess skills matter in general, so pick something that appeals to you. That's kind of cool. They got like chef and cooking skills under gastronomy. There's ballistics and fitness. Okay, I guess that focuses on like things like how long you can hold your breath. And one thing I had been wondering about earlier was like, okay, how viable would a close combat sort of character be in this? Like, not one who totally doesn't use guns at all, but one who's like better when they're up front. Like, is that viable in a modern or futuristic setting? I always try to find out the answer to that question. I'm also curious, like, where does the list end? File not found. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I'll go down the list properly, but I just wanted to see how long the list actually was. But yeah, it extends several places down from Ronin. That's interesting. A file not found. Alright, let's go back up and just check out each one. Beast Hunter, Fitness, Ballistics, and Gastronomy. Bouncer. Okay, so boxing is a starting possible skill. I wonder if any of the others have a focus similar to that, or if it's just Bouncer that does. I'm also wondering like how much effect things like cybernetics have on this. I noticed that there are a couple of cyber options listed, cyber runner and cyberneticist, so I might want to explore those, but I also want to find out more about, melee skills and stuff. But yeah, it's cool. They got boxing as a starting skill. Security and fitness. Makes sense. And they got bounty hunter. I imagine this will be pretty popular with the whole, Mandalorian crowd. I mean, look at what they get. Piloting, targeting control systems, and boost pack training. It's like, yay, Boba Fett. Alright, so that's for all you Boba Fett wannabes out there. And if you really want to lean into the cooking, apparently you can be a chef. Huh, dueling. That's something I wouldn't have expected, but yes. Chefs can duel with their cooking knives. Alright, so they got something for melee, and they got something specifically for unarmed combat. Although I don't know if that'll be viable outside of things like... Remember, in Skyrim they had the specific fist fight opportunities, but it wasn't really useful in combat outside of that, unless you had mods to that effect. Could be something like that. But yeah, I'm hoping boxing is a viable starting option. Although I'd probably want to pick up things like dueling just to be like if I want to focus on melee. Combat medic seems handy, medical training and wellness. And pistol certifications. I guess that's separate from just plain old ballistics. Cyber runner. I guess it's like a type of smuggler. They got stealth, security, and theft. Yeah. I mean, that in and of itself, it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with cybernetics, but it's just what it's called. Medicine, security, and lasers. Okay. But again, doesn't really say anything about starting with actual cybernetics. They just have skills that have to do with that. But I would like to see if you can get actual cybernetics as you advance your character in the game and explore more things. Diplomat, about what you would expect. Explorer, again with the lasers. Surveying, astrodynamics. I guess they could probably make a ship go faster from the sound of things. And surveying. Gangster. Oh, that looks fun, although not really into theft so much. I mean, from the icon it looks like, the pickpocketing style of theft, that sort of thing. I'd be more interested in, like, security systems than, picking somebody's pocket. It's cool that they also get boxing. I am hoping that has, like, combat applications outside of specific, this is a fist fight sort of moments. But I guess we'll have to find that out. Weightlifting. Carry more stuff. Homesteader. Geology. Industrialist. Research methods. That's something we haven't seen on the others. Complete projects faster. Gain unexpected insights. Long hauler. I guess space truckers. Ballistic weapon systems. Maybe, yeah, like for ballistic weapons on a ship, I guess. Pilgrim. How you doing, Pilgrim? Yeah, and that's a legit type. They're just wanderers. can scavenge. Professor. Ronin. Yeah, I sort of figured they would have dueling. And I like the vibe of that one. And dueling, stealth, scavenging. Seems legit. So I'm kind of leaning towards Bouncer just to, try out the old fisticuffs thing to start with. Sculptor. Interesting. Then Soldier. Ballistics. I guess that means, just guns other than pistols, perhaps. Funny thing is it shows a pistol there. But then they have a skill that's specifically for pistols. So I'm not sure what to make of that. But I guess that's what that means. Yeah, I suppose so. And then they got the boost packs, kind of like the Boba Fett fan type, the bounty hunter, space scoundrel. Well, naturally, they got the pistol certification. Yeah, about what you would expect. Xenobiologist. Okay, so yeah, it's something I was wondering about, because all the lore stuff I had seen, although I avoided getting too much into anything because I didn't want to spoil stuff for myself, I did notice that it looked like kind of a humans only thing especially as far as creation and stuff goes. Like, they're not really giving you the option to be an alien or anything. It's not like Star Wars where it's like, do 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 do, look at all the alien races. So it seems like they know of a lot of alien species, but none of them have been discovered to be sentient yet. This person studies various alien life forms. I do like the idea of this file not found thing, although I think there are others that have skills that I more want to possess. But yeah, the xenobiologist idea is interesting, although I don't necessarily want to play one, but it is something I was curious about. I would say something like Ronin could be cool, or I was curious about things like cyberneticist, but it looks like it doesn't necessarily mean you have cybernetics. But in terms of starting out, like Bouncer seems like a good starting skill set, especially if you want to try out, boxing. And I would probably pick up stuff like dueling and pistols to kind of round things out and give myself some more options. I imagine you have the freedom to do that sort of thing later on. But yeah, fitness and security, boxing, that seems cool. Prepare to bounce people. Ooh, alien DNA. Start with increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. So I guess these are optional traits. Looks like some of them do have some kind of trade-offs. Healing and food items aren't as effective. Yeah, I feel like that could be a problem in the long run. All of the alien DNA thing it's kind of a cool concept or theme, but I don't know if like the end effect is something you would want to deal with, because it might be a problem for you later on if like healing and food items just aren't as effective in general. can have a dream home. Comes with a big debt. Empath. You can be Counselor Troy. Yeah. I guess it kind of makes you codependent on, they say, your companion. So I guess you have a companion kind of by default, probably. Maybe it's kind of like Skyrim in that regard, where they sort of expect you to have a follower or companion of some kind. And you have to do stuff they like. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not a people pleaser. Extrovert. Yeah, it's kind of along similar lines. Freestar, Settler. I guess it's just a faction thing. I don't know what the effects of the different factions are, so I'm kind of leery to do that. Hero worshipped. Yes, the legendary adoring fan that shows up. Just join your ship's crew and give you gifts. No thanks. So if you want to try, I guess, doing without a companion, you can do introvert. I'm not sure at this point, like, how necessary it is or not, so I'm kind of going to be wary of polarizing myself one way or the other. Although that is one I'd be more likely to pick than extrovert, where you pretty much rely on having companions. Kid stuff. Weird. Neon Street Rat. It's another factional one, although it seems more appealing to me. That's because it sounds like kind of a cyberpunkish world. That's tempting. But yeah, it's a factional allegiance trait, but it's one to look into since I was a bouncer. Hey DH, welcome in. Yeah, I've been kind of messing with character creation, and before that, there was like a brief tutorial sequence where you went through some stuff. I'll probably export it to YouTube later for anyone who missed the prologue thing. And at the end of that is when they tell you, like, okay, who are you? And then you launch into character creation. But yeah, I'm just looking over these traits. We just picked Bouncer as our background choice because I'm kind of curious about it. This game will be the end of your social life. Yeah, it'll definitely impact what little remains of mine. Yeah, I'm the same way. I can spend a long time on character creation in general, and like you said, like the background and traits options. It's like so many choices. Kind of leaning towards this Neon Street Rat because I think it would go well with my bouncer background. Though some of the other backgrounds were pretty tempting. Raised Enlightened. Okay, so they have certain traits that are considered religion traits, and that's one of them. Universal. Serpent's Embrace. Grav jumping provides a temporary boost. Health and oxygen are lowered if you don't continue jumping regularly. That seems a little goofy. Spaced. I don't know, I don't want to be at a disadvantage when I'm on the surface. But it's good for the spacer characters. This was interesting. Taskmaster does make crew cost twice as much to hire, but it's got some auto repair options. Some of it's hard to tell because I don't know how important things will be. So for my first character at least, I'm trying not to have too many things that polarize me too much to one extreme. It's another faction allegiance trait. United Colonies. Wanted. Dead or alive. Occasionally armed mercenaries will show up and try to kill you, but when your health is low, you do extra damage. But yeah, kind of a big downside. Like, some of them are kind of like Fallout-esque. I'm tempted by the alien DNA thing also. I wonder how ineffective healing and food items would be if I chose that. But since you can't be an alien, you could be someone with alien DNA. But yeah, I'm also thinking about Neon Street Rat. It sounds appealing, I don't know much about it. Let's give that a try though. And then let's try alien DNA, and I don't know if I want to have a third option. I mean, they're all optional. You don't have to fill up on traits. Introvert thing, maybe. It's tempting. Oxygen must really be important if there's like so many things that seem to affect it. I mean, yes, obviously, oxygen is important in general. Wanted is sort of tempting. But I wonder how obnoxious it would be if, like, you've just got random people showing up to kill you every now and then. Maybe on a subsequent character. Taskmaster thing could be interesting, although it does make crew more expensive. But yeah, let's try for that. I feel like it could make crew hires more meaningful. And it's nice if some ship systems will auto-repair. It's kind of a weird thing, but yeah, that could be fun. Select the background. I thought I did. Oh, did I not click on it or something? Okay. Yeah, I thought I had it selected. Name, character. Alrighty, so we got background, bouncer, traits, alien DNA, neon street rat, and taskmaster. They will learn to obey the alien bouncer.
Huh. Forgot you used to be a bouncer. Pretty much the same job if you swap tossing drunks to breaking rocks. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
Oh yeah, forgot. As part of the little prologue thing, you touch something and then go on a weird acid trip. I'll just say, well, everything's a blank after that.
Say something. Huh. Well, makes the paperwork easier, and we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh. Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
Oh, cool, you can switch between first and third person. My suit looks a bit bulky. I was sort of afraid of that. You're like stuck in a bulky spacesuit
Our constellation
sometimes.
contact is on approach.
Wait,
It'd be interesting
the
to see your
Explorers group?
character in like in-game lighting
kind
rather
of
than
joke.
just in character creation.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently.
Alright, well hopefully I didn't screw up my character creation that
All right,
badly.
Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Okay, open the data menu, select area in the lower right to access your inventory. You got different hotkeys for system, status, set course, and back. It shows boxing, certification 0, skill point 0. Vectora Argos Extractors Mining Outpost. Select helmets. You get a nice view of your character there. Took me a while, but I made it. You get minor utility outfit. It's like, I'd go drinking, but I'm a miner. You ever heard that one before? It's got physical, energy, EM, no thermal, no radiation, corrosive, airborne. Press and hold B to exit. It says hide helmet in breathable areas. And show helmet in breathable areas. Okay, so I imagine it's set to hide helmet in breathable areas then. Alright. Alright. Press and hold B. But yeah, it's equipped, so it will be automatically put on when not in a breathable area. I look a little goofy when I run around. While they're just calmly striding forward.
Barrett?
Man,
Been a long time.
yes it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. A new one found it.
That right.
And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal. And no, Barrett, not cool. They passed out after the extraction. Doesn't even remember what happened.
Is that right? Went on a trip, huh? Well, you could say that the infinite possibilities of the universe are full of everything but coincidences. All right. A little disappointing, not gonna lie, but reveling in the weird of space isn't everyone's idea of a good time. I get it.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett?
Alright. Optional, grab a weapon. Well, I feel like that's a worthwhile option, right? I still have my cutter equipped. They didn't really walk me through the weapon stuff. What is this? Looks like a pistol. Alright. And then you got the option to favorite it. That seems to... Okay, it says select a quick slot. Alright, select that. Is your fist also something you can select as an option, or is it? I don't know. I don't know if there's much that you need to do with ammo. See, 1 skill point every time you level up. Each skill also unlocks a challenge. Complete the challenge and then spend a skill point to rank up the skill. Top row represents basic skills. Rows below are locked until you spent a minimum number of skill points in that category. Alright. So, like dueling, ballistics, lasers, pistol certification, shotgun. I don't have any of those right now. You can use the bumpers. But yeah, I've got some physical skills. Challenge progress. Kill 20 enemies with an unarmed attack. Current rank. Unarmed attacks do 25% more damage, 25% less O2 used when using a power attack. I wonder how do I switch back, like if I want to go unarmed. Alright, well, I'm still learning. I don't know how to take cover. I do kind of want to beat some of them up in order just to try it.
Target eradicated.
Yeah, I wonder how... It doesn't seem that easy to switch, or... I don't know. There isn't really an option for, like, equipping Fist. Because it's not considered a weapon, it's like...
Exterior damage.
Alright, let's just see. Also, do I heal on my own? Yeah.
Somebody cover me! It's gonna take more than that! This attack better not be coming out of our pay.
Nice, that actually worked. Although I had to go in and, like, just unequip my gun entirely.
Believe the Crimson Fleet hit us.
I don't know if my health goes up automatically at some point. Do you have, like, any regen? Admittedly, I did choose, like, alien DNA sort of thing. Which makes healing stuff and food items less effective. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, I killed 3 enemies with unarmed attacks, so that's pretty cool. Piling up the bodies there. Got some new items. Yeah, it looks kind of stupid. That restores 4 health. Could be a little tedious if, like, you have to pop food and health items constantly to heal up at all. Yeah, I hope I didn't mess up by choosing that alien DNA thing, because it does make all that sort of healing less effective. And if you don't have any innate regen, it could be a problem. Let's see, comparing that. Guess it's better versus energy, not as good versus physical. Airborne. don't know. It's better against thermal and corrosive, I guess. It is nice to have some airborne and radiation resistance though. Oh wait, there's a maelstrom and then there's a modified maelstrom. Maybe I'll keep the modified one. Yeah, there isn't really an option to like quick equip your fists because it's not an item. So med packs can give you some health regen for a limited time, like 3% for 10 seconds. 3% per second for 10 seconds. And then those give like small amounts.
Of course Barrett was being followed. Every time.
Having a little trouble targeting him.
Now, that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now. Hey, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but we don't exactly know what the artifact might have done to your head, and Constellation is really the only group qualified to help.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but they're not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as they touch that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things. Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get them to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time. fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Yay, thanks for the swatch. Press B to exit dialogue when you're done asking questions. Alright.
Come on. You really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now.
I do kind of wonder if I made a mistake with the alien DNA thing, because, like, if there is no natural healing, it could be a big problem. I don't know, but it's one of those things where you don't always know, like, how important each given thing is or how much effect each given thing is going to have, like, when you've never played a game before. So you're kind of flying blind in that regard. But I'm just going to deal with what I've got. I don't want to go back and mess with anything.
That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help. Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it alone. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception, since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had. See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out.
I kind of like that. Galaxy's a big room with the lights turned out. Yeah. Something like that. Huh?
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector. And Vasco, don't let them break my ship.
Too bad there wasn't a playable robot option either. Wonder how much effect your character's build really has on stuff like that. Probably not a lot. I mean, it's just a bulky spacesuit regardless.
Just up the ramp, Captain. I'll be in the external robotics bay. It appears
I guess
you
I got a
are the
field
captain
promotion.
of the frontier.
It appears so. Yeah. Well, if you can't be a robot, it's kind of cool to have a robot along.
Captain Gray, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
Yeah, it looks like my health total is not moving. Bitten sandwich. What's a digipick? Impact driver. Container of cereal. Apple flavored chunks food cube. Well, I guess I'm probably going to need a number of those, since I don't heal up as much as normal people do from things. Yeah, hopefully that won't be like a huge disadvantage for me. Let's see, they got a research station. Broken space helmet. Oh, med pack. An old Earth baseball. Nightwear. Actions use minus 5% O2. We got the pirate spacesuit option, but you know, this one has some nice airborne and radiation resistance, although the pirate's one is better against energy, thermal, and corrosive stuff. There's an Argus extractor jumpsuit. Got some long johns. Plus 5 health into O2 with the utility outfit. Same with the Argus extractor jumpsuit. Yeah, I think they're pretty much the same. So that one's a little better against EM. I feel like my character does look a little different from the way you look in creation. It's always a bit of a transition to get to like actual in-game lighting and effects, and you get more of the full view, but I wouldn't necessarily have predicted how it turned out, but I do feel like this game probably will benefit from some cosmetic mods, like if they enable the modding community the way they did for Skyrim and so forth. But I imagine we have stuff to look forward to in that department. Yeah, I'm guessing I'm on a ship, so I need a spacesuit.
Shield's ready. The rest is up to you.
Oh, great. Traditionally, I'm not so good of a flyer in various things, but we'll see. For takeoff. Got an achievement for all into the Starfield. Enter space for the first time.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
Alright. Power up all the systems. Let's see. Left or right on the D-pad to select a system, and then up or down to allocate power. You can skip by powering up all systems, including the grav drive. Well, I mean, I'd like to go through the tutorial since I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Looks like, so speed, left stick, and then you can boost it also, and then right trigger, lasers, left trigger, ballistic, Y, missiles. Alright. So, power up systems, including the grav drive. Powering up my lasers. I don't know. It doesn't.
On a ship requires power. engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity. A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right. Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed. Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, will be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it. You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will
Press
need
A to
disable their
target.
shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Crabs in the red!
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Alright, so
Crimson
fly
Fleet
close
ships
to
are
them.
jumping into our location, Captain.
Ah, crap.
No mercy! Crab runs out! Waste of time!
Uh-oh, shield offline.
I'm taking you down! Grab shot! Not like we're running anyway!
need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete. A perfect staging area for pirates.
I can't seem to loot the other stuff there. Let me see if I can loot that. It's also hard for me to tell like when they run out of shields. Excuse me. What is that? It says travel to Crete. Alright, zoom out to see star system. Zoom out again to see all the stars in the settled systems. Plot a course by selecting the star system you want to travel to. Okay, so you can only jump so many at a time. See, distant stars may require you to jump to a closer star first. Let's see. Is this where we're at? I think so, yeah. This is where we're going to. Moon of Anselon. Alright, so just hit travel.
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
Funny thing, we still haven't recovered any health. See, we've done some auto-saving and so forth, but I think I'm gonna do like a regular save slot. And then maybe I'll pop off for now and have some food myself, and then my character may need some also when I get back to the game. Well, that's been a good first look. Let's see about getting that exported, and then I will be back in a bit after I have a pit stop and so forth.